Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. So today's video is an exciting video. Today's video is going to be on the limited edition Sol de Janeiro Cheirosa Mist. And we have here Sea and Soul, Tanlines, and Tropical Nights. So I did review the first four, the Cheirosa 62, 39, 71, and 40. I'll have that one linked down below. And then I'm also going to be talking about two more at the end of this review. I'm going to be going over Brazilian Crush Cheirosa 68. And this is the Beija Flor. And I'm also going to go over the lotion. And then another one is their collaboration with Anita. And I do believe this is a Sephora exclusive, and you can also get it at Sephora through Kohl's. So I will go over 68 and Anita at the end and go over these first. So let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, so first up we have Cheirosa Si Soul, and it's in this really pretty kind of turquoise blue bottle. And the top notes are juicy citrus, tangy starfruit. Middle notes are pink pepper, fresh violet, and the dry down is ocean musk and white driftwood. So when this opens up, you get a burst of fruit, which is the juicy citrus and the tangy starfruit that is listed in here. You just get a nice burst of kind of citrusy tropical fruit. And then as this dries down, you get something kind of like beach air, kind of like when I described Olympia and Jean Paul Gaultier's new La Belle Fleur. This doesn't smell like any of those, but when you think of those fragrances, also Ocean de Joya, again, this doesn't smell like those perfumes, but that kind of beachy air that you get in those fragrances, you get in this one. And then there is something kind of musky about this one. I don't really get the white driftwood. Like there's other fragrances that I have that have that kind of driftwood scent, like my Jo Malone's Wood Sage and Sea Salt. I also get something kind of woody and maybe slightly driftwood in like my Byredo's Bal d'Afrique. I don't really get a woodiness too much in this one. For me, this opens up kind of fruity and tropical, and then it dries down to a little bit more of a beachy, salty air, musky scent. With the fruitiness, it does go down a little bit, but it's still kind of there in the background. I do enjoy this entire line. They each have something very tropical and different about them. So again, that is Sea and Soul. And if you enjoy fruity, kind of musky fragrance mist, you're really gonna enjoy this one. Okay, then next up we have Tanlines in this really pretty kind of fuchsia pink bottle. And this one has top notes of leche de coco, which is coconut milk, warm sand, and the middle notes of solar tuberose, ylang ylang, and then the dry down is creamy vanilla and amber essence. Now this one I had more up here. Yeah, so if you like perfumes like Sun de Joya or like Beach Walk, that's what this smells like. I will say that those are a little bit more suntan oil, and this one's a little bit more screechy at the top. But then once the coconut milk comes in, it does go down a little bit. I also layered this with Boom Boom Cream, and it played really nicely, and I want to play around with some of the coconut creams that I have, but this with Boom Boom Cream was really nice. This is, you put your suntan lotion on, you take a dip in the ocean, kind of like Beach Walk, and when you come out, it's that suntan lotion with that ocean water on your skin and like the sun hitting you. It's got like a solarness to it. I don't really get the ylang in this one like I do in some of my other beachy scents like Beach Walk. I get a little bit more florals in that one. There's a slight warmth from like those yellow florals, but this isn't overly yellow floral to my nose. This is more kind of that suntan lotion, a little bit of coconut milk, and a little bit of warmth that could also be coming from the amber essence. And I don't really get vanilla in this one, even though they list it. But if you like kind of that sun-tanny tropical vacation, I would say check out Tanlines. Okay, so next we have Tropical Nights, and it's in this purple bottle. So this has top notes of mandarin oil, night blooming jasmine, mid notes of vanilla absolute, patchouli, and then a dry down of creamy tonka bean and tobacco leaf absolute. And I have this one down my whole left arm, because to me this one is the lightest out of the three. Like, these are body mists, so I will say that to me the Cheirosa line is a pretty good line. They're fragrance mists that when I tend to go out, I'll pop them in my bag, or maybe I'll wear a fragrance that's similar and then I'll put this in my bag to kind of top off. This one, out of all the ones I'm going to talk about, except for one more, is the lightest. But if you thought 62, which is to me another gourmand along with 71, if you thought this one was a little too much, you might really like Tropical Nights, because this is a gourmand, but it's a very light, sensual gourmand. You get the tonka bean and the vanilla, but it's nice and airy. It's almost like you're walking through a tropical beach at night with a nice beachy ocean air. Very light and airy. Whereas this one's a little bit more gourmand in my opinion. This one has that pistachio, it's a little more nutty. This one is more light and sensual. I don't really get the tobacco leaf absolute. For me, I get the vanilla absolute and the creamy tonka bean the most. And there's other things mingling in here. I don't get the patchouli very heavy. And I do get something a little floral, which is probably coming from the light blooming jasmine. I don't really get any kind of mandarin oil or anything kind of citrus in this one. For me, this is just a very pretty, soft gourmand. If you like vanillas and you want a mist, something not heavy, then I think you would really like Tropical Nights. When I first got these, I was back and forth with Tanlines and Si Soul. But if I had to rank them now after playing with them for the last few days, I would have to say my absolute favorite is Si Soul, then Tropical Nights, and then Tanlines. I like them all. They all give me a different tropical vacation. They're very fun. They're very easy. When I don't want to wear my perfume, but I want to smell kind of tropical, or like if I go to a pool party, I'm going to be popping one of these on. I also think these layer nicely, because I was testing them out and kind of layering them with Bomdea and Boom Boom Cream. I think these are going to be very nice for layering, because they're very simple fragrance mists. You know, they're not anything complex, so I think these are all going to layer nicely with one another. So another limited edition, again, I believe this one is exclusive to Sephora. This is in collaboration with Anita. This is in this really pretty yellow bottle, and this one is in the fragrance family of warm and spicy, and the scent type is warm and sweet gourmands, and the keynotes in this is passion fruit nectar, tiger orchid, and pink patchouli. This is a pina colada. I know they don't list pineapple, but that passion fruit nectar is just coming off very pina colada to me. And then I do get kind of a patchouli, but it's very light. It's not overly earthy. This is a mouth-watering, very sugary pina colada. And the more and more I wear this one, the more and more I like it. When I first got it, I wasn't too crazy about it. The patchouli was a little too much, but now I'm really picking up on that passion fruit nectar, and it's just reminding me of a tropical drink. So if you're into those kind of tropical fruity drinks, you might really like Anita, and this one, as of today, is still available. All right, and then last we have Brazilian Crush Cheirosa 68, and then their Beija Flor Elasti-Cream. So the lotion is very light. I can almost pair this up with any of these. It's not anything too strong to my nose. I will say a little bit of this, like I probably put too much, because a little bit of this goes a long way. But yeah, this isn't very strong. The body mist is a little bit stronger, but this is, out of all the mist that I've tried, the most light and airy. Yeah, and here is the way the bottle looks up close. It's like this light pink. It's slightly lighter than the 40. So this one is in the same scent family as Cloud and Burberry Her the Eau de Parfum. I know some people compare it to Baccarat Rouge 540. I don't get it. I get more Cloud and Burberry Her the Eau de Parfum, and then all of them fall in the same scent family. But to me, this leans more on that side. A little bit more fruity, a little bit more pink. This almost reminds me of cotton candy, not the sweetness of cotton candy, but just the fluffy pinkness and airiness of cotton candy. That's what this reminds me of. This, yeah, you get a fruitiness at the top that's coming from the dragon fruit. So let me go over the notes on this. This one has top notes of pink dragon fruit and lychee essence. This has mid notes of Brazilian jasmine, ocean air, and hibiscus. And then the dry down is sheer vanilla and sun musk. The lychee in here isn't tart. You just get something very pink and fruity at the top. So think of, because I don't want to sound like a broken record, think of all those notes light. The top notes, you get a very light fruity top, kind of floral salty beach air mid, and a very light soft sweet vanilla and musk. Very light and airy. That's why to me this one reminds me more of like cloud. Yeah, very light and airy. This one I wear more to bed with the lotion because it's not that strong out of the ones. Out of the entire line, I would say this one is the lightest. So again, that is Cheirosa 68. So if I had to rank the limited editions, I would say Sea and Soul's #1, with Anita being #2, even though some days I want this one, some days I want this one, but these two are pretty close. And then Tanlines coming in #4. And then if I had to rank all of these, it would be sticking 68 in between 40 and 71. So it would be, my favorite is 62, followed by 40, followed by 68, 71, and 39. So those would be my rankings, because I do believe those are the permanent ones. So that is my quick review of the new limited edition Cheirosa spray, Anita, and the 68 Beija Flor and body mist. Let me know in the comments below, did you guys pick up any of these body mists? What are your thoughts on them? I really enjoy them. They, to me, each have something very tropical, different. If you like your sun tanny scents, you're really gonna like Tanlines. If you like kind of your fruity, kind of beachy air fragrances, you're gonna really enjoy Sea and Soul. And then if you like a very nice, soft summer gourmand, you're really gonna like Tropical Nights. And while it's still available, if you want a tropical pina colada vacation, go ahead and snag up Anita. And if you really like cloud and Burberry Her, and you want something just slightly fruity, a little bit more airy and light, you're really gonna like Cheirosa 68. So that is my review on the new Cheirosa body mist, but that will do it for today's video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye guys.